Hey folks, welcome to another little episode of Real Country with Jeff and Melanie. Sorry it's been a while, but as normal here at Real Country, it's real and it's been crazy. I'm sure everybody out there is very aware of the coronavirus. Between it and a lot of rain down here in LA and some personal problems, we ain't made a video in a while. But that's okay. We're going to get it straight. We're going to get it back running like we're supposed to. But yeah, things haven't worked out quite like I had hoped this year, which is about normal. Every year I say I'm going to have a good garden. Every year I say I'm going to get a fresh start and get a jump on it. And something gets in the way. Things happen. Life happens. Ain't nothing you can do about it. This year we had the wettest last month or two. I believe February, we had more rain than I can remember in any month. And this little video is going to be like an update on another video I made. Earlier I had talked about going to try to go along with the Farmer's Almanac, try planting by the signs the old-timey way. We're still going to do that. But like it did last year when I thought about doing this, I don't know what it is, but every time I look at the almanac and it says these signs are perfect, let's get out there and plant, and I'm trying to follow it as closely as I can. Some of it's crystal clear, some of it's clear as mud. Kind of confusing. I like the KISS method, keep it simple for stupid, and I'm stupid. I like flat out, plant today, don't plant today. Sometimes it gets a little iffy and not quite sure. But a lot of the times it'll say today's the perfect day to plant. And I look out my window and it's flooding. It's been raining all day or 2 days or 3 days. And you can't plant days like that. Or back in February, might have a little bit cool weather still. And can't plant like that. Have to bear with me. My throat's getting a little scratchy. Nothing to worry about. Pollen. Let me get a sip of water, y'all. Excuse me. There we go. Makes me sound a little bit better. But anyway, and then if it said don't plant, it was a beautiful day. And I've really been trying to go by the sign. So with that being said, I was able to plant a few cups of pepper and a few cups of eggplants back around the 3rd of March. Some of them's breaking the ground. Let me whoop around here. There's a few of them coming up. And then I also planted some radishes about a week or so later. And they're coming up doing pretty good. Excuse me. But today is really the first day that I've had a chance to try to plant. And it's going on 6 o'clock at night and I hadn't started planting yet. As I had said in an earlier video, excuse me. Excuse me. 1st of February, my mother, she's 81, fell and hurt herself, and she's been staying with us ever since. And that's great, trying our best to take care of Mom, keep her back healthy. But we've had to have some home health care come out and try to rehabilitate Mom and help her with some things she's having a little bit of trouble with. And sometimes we have nobody come out. Sometimes we have one person or 2 or 3. And when you have to plan and make sure doors are open, gates are open, animals are put up, plus you're mixing it around times when you have to give medication, times you have to do things around the house. A lot of those days, don't matter what the signs are, the day slips away between meals and everything, and you really don't have a lot of time. And that's just an excuse, but things happen. So today we had people out, and that's fine. Got everything took care of. Couldn't spend the whole day like I wanted to, but I'm fixing to set out in some cups, and I've got a couple of trays. I'm going to try to plant some according to the signs. Right now our sign is in Taurus, which is supposed to be a very fertile, talking about the neck as it moves through the body. And above ground producers, above ground crops right now is very good. So before I call it an evening and go in maybe an hour or so, I plan on starting some seeds in the cup and planting them today. I've got like at least 3 varieties of tomatoes. I've got at least 2 or 3 varieties of pepper. So I'm going to try to get them planted. And we're probably going to run way late like we did last year. And I hate it. But if we're running late, we're just going to plant more. I'm going to try to plant something every day for the next month or two, because we have a long growing season. I'm producing stuff up into November some years, depending on how the weather goes. We're going to plant more and more. We're going to try containers. We're going to try some raised beds. Any way I can plant, we're going to try to make as much of a crop as we can. And then, like I said, with this coronavirus, this has been a shocker to me. We haven't been part of the problem for us trying to run out there and hoard toilet paper or anything like that. But honestly, I'm 55. I never thought in my life I'd be not able to go to a grocery store and just pick up a loaf of bread. You go into a store just to get routine things for a special meal, or at the end of the week you need a few little items. And we're having to go to 2 and 3 and 4 stores to find just common household food. Shelves are empty. It looks like they've just about to close the store, or the store's just open and they hadn't stocked. Everybody's panicking. Everybody's buying way too much, I guess trying to hoard for the zombie apocalypse or whatever they think's going on. But like I said, it makes it tough on the folks. It's just trying to get out there and get a loaf of bread or a gallon of milk. So hopefully everything will calm down. But I'm fixing to work on these radishes here. Let me show that again. My little radishes are coming up, but you'll see they've got a little top heavy. And the sun and the wind is drying out real bad. Look at this soil. I mean, it's just as dry, and I'm watering them every couple of days, trying to keep it moist. But today here in LA, it got up at least 85, I know. So I'm fixing to moisten this soil and take this fork and try to loosen a little bit and pull it around with this old bent fork I'm using. And hopefully by watering it and loosening the bottom up and pulling to it just like I would on a big crop, these will start and eventually produce the big, fat, round radishes that we want, and moisten them real good. I hope we're past all chance of frost for the year. Excuse me. But the old wives' tale is, till Easter, you've always got a chance for frost. And Easter comes late in April. So I'm gonna be a little cautious. We're gonna watch. If we hear anything close, I may have to cover everything up. Some of these, I'm gonna try to grow these radishes in this container. Some other things, once they get up a certain height, we're gonna put them in the garden. So we're just gonna have to play it by ear and wait and see. But folks, like I said, this is just a little update video on the Farmer's Almanac, planting by the signs. We're going to continue and do more. We'll get into different aspects of it as we go along. And I also wanted to mention a little update on the Groundhog Day video we put out 6 weeks ago. Well, it's been roughly about 6 weeks. And I guess the old Punxsutawney Phil was right. We're having an early spring. The weather's beautiful. Like I said, we're having days in the 70s and 80s. I believe spring is here. All the trees are blooming out. My place is turning green as it can be. Still going to be a little cautious about a frost or a cold spell before Easter, but I believe for the most part it's here. I know I'm fixing to have to start cutting grass. So there's a little update on that. I said we'd try to check back in 6 weeks and see how it turned out. So this year, I'm going to have to say, as it looks now, I believe Punxsutawney Phil was right. We are having an early spring. But stick with us. If you like our videos, please hit the like and subscribe. Tell your friends. And stick around with us. We're going to have more videos going. We're slow this year. Going to get off to a slow start, but we hope as later spring goes and summer, we'll have a lot of farming, sneak off and do a little fishing, a lot of livestock. Got a little teaser coming up. Check out our next video, and we're going to have a little livestock in there. And good Lord's willing, the creek don't rise. Check us out on down the road. We hope to see you then. But thank y'all, and see you next time. Good evening.